Do you want to go and introduce yourself, I guess?
Uh, I don't know how to. That's Who am I? I don't know. What do I say?
Hi. All right, yeah. Now you know what? You're a ol666 guy who made Black Heart. All right, that's the
Yeah.
introduction. I'm leaving all of this unedited in the video. This is all staying in.
Oh
Uh,
my God! Yes, amazing. I played JSub with just shapes and beats. Um, Gosh, I hate to like only the fact that I know that I'm being recorded is like
damn.
you're gonna edit this out, right?
Take your time. Take your time.
Okay, okay. So I played the JSub, and then immediately after finishing the story, I just went on YouTube and started like looking if there's a level editor because I really wanted to try and make my own level. It seemed, I guess, kind of simple. Like it seemed like a simple game to make a level out of. After a few days of looking, I found Zilaki's editor tutorial for PA. And I was like, oh, this game has PA and it's almost like JSub. Shut up and take my money. And then I joined like after, yeah, I immediately bought the game. Like day one, I just immediately opened the editor without playing any levels. Like
Damn.
only later, like after finishing my first level, I started looking in the workshop and looking like what other levels are there. Like,
Nice. So it was like always about like just being able to make the levels for you. It wasn't really like.
yeah, literally my first message in the PA server was like, "Hi, I joined for like I was interested in the level editor." Like,
And then I guess that led to the creation of Before the World Dies. So
yeah.
I guess to follow that up, how much do you remember about actually like making Before the World Dies? Like your experience
Oh,
with
I
it?
remember like almost everything. I mean, it did take me like 3 days, I think, like barely a week. I don't know. Like, okay, so I remember like I when I first started, I knew like absolutely nothing. Like I made a bunch of like small tests for like lasers to understand how parenting works. I had like no experience at all with animation. I had no idea what a keyframe is. Uh, yeah, like I remember spending like 3 hours or something just making the first warning. Yeah, and I slowly like started getting used to the editor and understanding how it works.
The natural experience for growing as a PA creator.
Yeah,
3 hours on the first attack.
yeah, it wasn't even an attack; it was just the warning.
Oh, with the stuff about how the like level itself came together, did you have any like plans for it, or did you just kind of just like start making it?
Yeah, I did have some plans. Before buying the game, like I did listen to the song. Like I already knew I wanted to use this song, like Before the World Dies, because I thought it was cool. And like I listened to it a bunch, and I got some ideas. Yeah, I remember like you know that one section with like like the screen rotates and it shoots a bunch of like squares from the middle.
Yes.
Yeah, that was like planned ahead, and
Oh.
the thing with the hammers and like the spike balls as well.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, okay, so after finishing it, I was yeah, obviously very proud of it, even though it wasn't that much. Um,
Really, you're
what
like.
was the question? What was the question again? Sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, okay. So when I finished the level, I was like I don't know. I looked back at the entire level making process, and it was really fun. Like I really liked the idea of just making something. And, I don't know how to say that.
How do you feel about Before the World Dies now?
It's bad. It's like very bad.
Yeah. I mean, I can, I can guess, but yeah. Have you ever considered
it's
trying to update the level, or just do you just feel like leaving it
Uh,
as it is?
Nah, I wanna leave it as it is. It's like, yeah,
Yeah. Alright.
my first level, I shouldn't touch it. Ooh, making Medusa.
Oh, really?
That was like, yeah, I really enjoyed making that because I came up with the idea quite a long time before actually making it. I was still working on like Peer Gynt or something.
So, like the entire level, like in and of itself, or just like, did you have like one
Like,
moment where it was just like you had like a lot of fun, just like putting like a specific attack in, or just like designing something, or just watching it all come together?
ooh, I'd say maybe that one, you know, that one attack in the second drop where it like floats up in the air and like does the funny thing with like the circle that slowly shrinks and then it explodes everything in there. I don't know how to explain that attack.
Alright, which part of the level was it again? Second drop? Oh, that! Yeah, no, that part's fun. That part's like really cool.
Yeah, it was really fun to animate.
Nice. And so like just being able to like see that attack was like,
yeah, because I had the idea for a very long time. Like I've been thinking about it like days and nights, like just thinking about that one attack and like the entire level in general. Like, so when I got to finally make it, I was like very happy, like very excited.
Yeah, fair.
And I had a very good workflow on that level as well.
When I'm talking about like growing as like a creator, like what is like a moment when you were just struggling to make something and then you just realized something and then it was like a whole lot simpler for you and you were just like able to make like a lot better animation and you saw like a drastic improvement?
Yeah. Okay, so actually I had a moment at some point while making a surface tension when I actually like had like almost like a mental breakdown or something, because I realized for the first time I have something that I literally don't know how to animate and it looks bad. And like, I don't know, like by that point, like I got so far and like I just kind of almost felt like giving up entirely on like level making or something. I don't know, like you know the part with Jester when he first comes to the screen.
Yeah, that like.
Not like when he opens the wings, when like the drop starts and then he starts shooting lasers and it looks really cool.
Yeah.
So like I had no idea how to animate that. Like I legit like I tried so many stuff and like I sat for hours like trying to figure out the animation, and I failed. Like I absolutely failed.
Oh.
And like I don't know, for the first time I felt like there's something I want to make and I can't make it, and like this shit broke me. Like I didn't know what to do. And then I remember like I don't remember how exactly, somehow it got to Crazy, like Crazy Train.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And he offered help, and I was like, yes, please help me. And like a few hours or days later, I don't remember, he showed me like progress on the animation. Like he just made the shooting laser stuff, so he just made that and then sent me back the level file, and I was like amazed by it. Like I never seen such smooth animation before.
Damn.
And it was like something way beyond what I usually did, like in a New Dawn or like I don't know, Exoplanet or Nautilus or whatever.
Yeah.
And then like I just like once again like I felt like how am I gonna compare myself to this, like compare the rest of the level to this. So I took the animation and I just looked at it for hours, like I don't know, maybe an entire day. Like I literally like memorized every single keyframe in it.
You spent an entire day looking at a single attack.
Yes, like absolutely. Like I was like broken completely. Like I looked at the attack and like I looked at the keyframes and animation and I, like basically analyzed everything about it, like what makes it so smooth. And I found out actually a lot of things about it. Like, you know the trick with like the inside and outside thing I did? Like you probably mentioned it in the...
Yeah, I think I did, yeah.
Yeah, so that's where I learned about it. Like before that I didn't know about that could be done. Like, I didn't think about it.
Oh, nice.
Levels before used like only in outside or like single keyframe for motion.
Yeah.
Which looks kind of bad.
Yeah, because it's sort of like...
And like after that, like I learned it, and then I took that attack that Crazy made, and then I remade it myself.
Damn.
Basically.
Nice. You still have the original Crazy version, or like...
Yeah, I should have it somewhere.
Nice.
I can probably show it. Hold on, let me just...
Okay, so when I'm staying up late analyzing the stuff that you've made, I don't have to feel as bad because you've done the same thing with crazy stuff. Got it. Nice.
Yeah, basically, like I keep telling this to people, like they should do that because that's literally the way I got so good at making animation. Later on, I did the same thing with another crazy animation, and I got even better. And then I made Peer Gynt V2, which is like the smoothest shit ever.
So smooth you had to delete an entire attack because the game couldn't handle it.
Yes.
Take us through your thought process for like the most recent level that you made, that being like Mutant. I'm not gonna say like
Mutant.
I'm not gonna say the one you're working on right now, obviously, but like from idea to like you like eventually like releasing it. You don't have to go like step by step, but just like.
Okay, so I first placed the first object, and then I placed the second object, and then
no.
Coming up with level ideas usually, like I come up with the level idea itself a lot before actually starting making it. Like I have the level, like when I start making a level idea, I usually have it a few months to like a year in my head before.
Damn.
Like I have every like a lot of stuff planned out, like at least like 80% of the level is planned out in my head before I start making it. For Mutant, actually like the idea was originally, I was in a VC with some friends and we wanted to make a collab level with like a bunch of main villains from stories. That was the idea, like just a bunch of like a boss rush with main villains. And like I took the idea and like obviously we ended up not making the level.
Yeah,
because they had like no ideas for a song or or motivation to actually collab.
Yeah, fair.
But I took the idea and then like I don't remember when I came up with the idea for Mutant, but I just listened to Mutant and I realized it fits very well for it, I guess.
Yeah, so you had the level idea first, followed by like the song itself, basically.
Yeah. And then I started like listening occasionally to the song and like thinking of ideas, like coming up with ideas, and then like I think I first came up with the idea for King Crazy, and originally like it didn't have the shadow theme in it.
Be like
just
a classic boss
yeah,
rush.
just a boss rush. Yeah, just a boss rush. Like I remember I had also the idea for like the pitchforks and shit like in the starting section.
Oh yeah, those, yeah.
And yeah, that was like very clear in my head, like the entire section. And like slowly I started like coming up with more ideas. Like I listened to more parts of the song and came up with like which boss could fit for it. Like for example, like Kit Kat was like very easy to come up with.
Yeah, for like yeah, because it's like the simple part, just like the little like upbeat, cheery part at the end.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're not gonna have like 100% of the level planned out, but just like when you hear a certain part of the song, do you just like run through like different possible attacks that you can use for like a specific section? Or
yeah, something like that. Like when I get to a part with an attack that I didn't plan before, like it's just listening to the part over and over until I come up with an idea. Sometimes it can take weeks, like just of not doing anything but listening to the part. Like it's just a rule for myself that I set is like I never work on I never skip parts and then come back to them later because it could make the level very messy.
Oh wait,
so
really?
like
so you do it like all in one shot, like you know?
Yeah, I do it all in one shot, like one after another. Like I never skip something.
Do you ever go back to certain parts just to like tweak like minor?
Yeah, sometimes like I suddenly come up with a small detail idea or something, then I come back and edit it. But I'd rather not do that usually. That's a hard question. I mean, there's a lot of factors to it. But I'd say for me, the two, I guess the three most important things are animation, gameplay, and sync.
Making sure that it's like all synced up to the music itself.
Yeah, synced well to the music. Like for example, something I really hate seeing in levels is like a level can be very well animated and very good looking. But if the sync is bad, like let's say for example the song has a lot of funky notes and then the attacks are only synced to the beat, that triggers me a lot. Like I can't watch that kind of thing.
I feel like I might be guilty of that at some point. Yeah.
I mean, you're not the only one. I was guilty of that as well at some points. I mean, there are parts of levels that can be synced only to beats. Usually, I'd say calmer parts.
Yeah.
Or yeah, just stuff that kind of fit, I guess.
Yeah.
But for the most part, yeah.
Like the style of the level in and of itself, with like which attacks work and which don't, makes obviously sense.
Yeah. I mean, oh wait, actually, I can't say that.
Almost spoiled the level. Which one would you say is like the most important? Animation, gameplay, and sync. Which one would you say is like more or less important, or do you think that they're all equal?
I think they're all equal. I don't know. I want to say gameplay. Like obviously, gameplay is probably the most important, but like, I don't know. Like only gameplay is kind of boring. Like Like obviously the level could be very fun, but like if it looks bad, like it's bad.
You're gonna like do anything
I have a
else?
lot of plans. Like wait, did you want to ask something more specific?
Like obviously you plan on like finishing Blackheart, right? You
Yeah.
do plan on that one, right? Plans after Blackheart, essentially. Do you plan on like taking this anywhere else?
Oh yeah, I have a lot of plans for after Blackout.
Ooh.
Obviously, like in between levels and after Blackout, obviously, I have a lot of normal, like random boss level ideas that aren't related to any storyline.
Do you plan on like going into like the animation industry or like anything like that after this, or just like?
Ooh. Yeah, I do.
Oh, really?
Like I don't know how and what I'm gonna do, but like I want to. Like that's definitely something I enjoy doing, and I'm really good at.
Do you ever think like we could find a way to somehow incorporate PA into like actual industry animation or something like that? Or do you think?
I don't think so. Mainly because PA is based on, I don't know, music and like copyright stuff. I don't know.
Yeah. Do you still see yourself like 20 years down the line, like still making levels, long past like high school and college and all that stuff, and you're just like?
I mean, I'm already past high school. I'm in the military, but like I don't know. Like honestly, with like the amount of time it takes me to finish a level, I see myself still making Blackout 20 years
like
ahead. But like.
No, like you're just like sitting on your deathbed and you're just like discussing whether or not a certain attack actually like fits in a section.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. Like, as of right now, I'm still enjoying it. So I'm not planning on stopping anytime soon, but you never know what happens.
Do you have any, like, specific advice or warnings to aspiring creators? Like, people looking to, like, also make good stuff?
Ooh. I don't know. That's a hard question. Advice? I don't have a good advice at all.
Damn, really just hit them with that, I don't know. I mean, we got like a lot of people, obviously, that are like looking up to like Blackheart, because it is one of the biggest series, regardless of like thoughts on like its actual quality. It is one of the biggest, so obviously a lot of people are gonna get inspired by it. If you had to like go back in time and ask yourself, or like tell yourself something about the editor, what would you like tell yourself, essentially?
No. Actually, I have something very specific. I'd tell myself that you can press shift and then drag objects down.
Yes! Yes!
Because I didn't know that so for the entire time I was making the levels while dragging objects with the like very annoying, I don't know how to call that, like the slider.
Like yeah,
the slider on the menu. Like that was the most annoying shit ever.
Finally, like, literally the one piece of advice we have to tell anyone, and it's that it's just about some specific function that the game never tells you. Why?
Yeah, like when I found out, like I was like making a new Dawn, like I made some like quite a lot of levels before that, and when I found out about that, like I just died a little inside, like it was awful.
It's not even anything like always try your best or like practice. It's that, hey, did you know that there's like a shift function? You can like stack objects on top of each other really quickly.
I'd say like I wouldn't tell myself an advice on animation, I guess. I don't know, like I think the process of learning was important.
Alright. Yeah, that's important to take in, like have everyone like sort of learn on.
I guess it's also very inspirational for other people when they see like that I started very bad and then I got good. I don't know.
And that's why you haven't deleted Before the World Dies, because you want people to see how bad you were.
Yes.
Alright, awesome. Yeah, that's the end of the interview. We're pretty much done.
Yeah.
I think it was like, don't be afraid or ashamed to ask other for help when you need it, because that's the way I learned all I know and got to where I am today. Or some